We will now start off with the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by First Vice District Governor Kirti.
Pledge of Allegiance to National Flag. Please repeat after me. I salute the national flag of Sri Lanka.
I salute the national flag of Sri Lanka,
which signifies the independence of my country.
signifies the independence of my country,
and stands for all its people united as one nation.
and stands for all its people united as one nation.
I pledge allegiance to Sri Lanka and undertake to work.
I pledge allegiance to Sri Lanka and undertake to work
towards its peace and prosperity.
towards peace and prosperity
In a spirit of tolerance and love.
in a spirit of tolerance and love. Thank you, Lion Sanjeevi. Next in the agenda is the welcome and opening remarks. Before that, I would like to recognize the presence of our Chief Advisor, past International President Lion Mahendra Amarasuriya, and also like to recognize the presence of all the advisors to our cabinet this year. I can see immediate past multiple council chairman, Lion Sri Lal Fernando, Lion past District Governor Lion Amita and Lion Upali, immediate past District Governor Lion Uma Shankar, past District Governor Lion Parakrama Kurukula Surya. I will just look at everybody's names in the chat so that I don't miss anybody out. Past District Governor Siri Pereira. Okay, so those are the past district governors, past council chairpersons who are past district governor Lion Kapila Manamperi. Right. So those are the advisors who are here with us this morning as at now, the cabinet members. So next, it's my welcome. First, a warm welcome to everyone to our first cabinet meeting. Unfortunately, we cannot meet in person, but we did meet last week for the cabinet installation, but we have to get on with our work and move with the times. So since many couldn't make it to the meeting physically, we have come back to Zoom. We have a challenging and a great year ahead of us. We have sets of goals that we have discussed and agreed upon, and now we have to move forward. In our cabinet, we have the veterans, we have some new faces, and definitely we have some new work and new titles for us to look at. In very short, our goals for the year: serve 1 million people, attract 500 new members, improve our leadership to have at least 40% training, and then for strong cloud administration as well as marketing communications. Now, I know for a fact that our surf is going to happen really well. I already see many of our lines active and reporting, but our key goal for the year would be attracting new members. You would have seen the WhatsApp message that I sent yesterday. An official message will be sent out. We really thank past International President Lion Mahendra for getting the special concessions for Sri Lanka for Lions Clubs International. In short, what Lions Club International has done is they have placed Sri Lanka in a protective status. That means they protect the club, they do what they can to protect the clubs and make sure we don't lose our members. So based on that, what has the benefits, or rather the special concessions extended to us are: the first half of the year, our international dues will not be charged. So essentially, 50% of our international dues are not charged. This is for regular members, family members, and Leo Lion members. Up until 31st of December, the entrance fees for new and charter members will not be charged. So the $35 is waived off. The Leo Lions clubs that are sponsoring Leo clubs, the $100 fee will not be charged this year. Also, if any Leo club is extended before 31st of December, the $100, the startup fee will not be charged for that Leo club either. Right? So Lions Clubs International has really gone out of their way to make sure that Lionism in Sri Lanka does not go down because of the economic crisis and the political crisis that we are facing. However, we need to make this as an opportunity to build and to grow so that moving forward, we have a strong force. I think we should all give a big round of applause to past International President Mahendra Amarasuriya for fighting on our behalf. Not fighting, but making our case and making sure that we get these concessions. So I will not speak at length. I just want to share that good news. The reports of the key officers will basically spell out the rest of the details, and we will have interaction intermittently. So let me now move on to the next item. And before I do that, I saw past District Governor Lion Ganimani entering the meeting. Thank you very much and welcome. Lion Gayatri, any excuses you'd like to record?
Yes, Didi. The following past leaders and cabinet officers excuse themselves from this first cabinet meeting. Past council chairperson, Lion Dr. Anwadol MJF. Past district governor, Lion Wilson Vijay Gunaratha MJF. Past district governor, Lion Lester Aponso MJF. Past district governor, Lion Dr. Senrath Rakogama MJF. Lion Farina Dole MJF. Lion Indraji Gunatilak MJF, Lion Nimal Dasanayaka, and Lion Neil Fernando. Those are the ones. Thank you.
Thank you, Lion Gayatri. We now have important occasion, which is to install in office the cabinet officers who were not installed at the cabinet installation. First Vice Governor Lion Kirti, if you could spotlight PIP and any of the other cabinet members who will be installed, I will read their names.
Okay.
PIP for the installation, I will read out the names of the cabinet officers. So if you could administer their oath thereafter. We'll have to unmute PIP.
Yeah, sure. I will do.
PIP, did you hear me? He heard, but he's not, he's muted still. Kit PIP unmute කරාද?
මම request එක දැම්ම unmute කරගන්න. He
Ah,
cannot
right.
mute himself.
Okay, PIP, I will now read the names of the officers so that you can, I'll read it category by category.
Yeah.
First we have, is Malmi in the meeting?
Yes, she was there.
Malmi, if you're here, okay. PIP, the first officer to install is our Lear District Council Vice President, Leo Malmi Kurupu.
I haven't seen him on the screen, but anyway,
Just spotlight, please.
it's
Malmi
okay.
Kurupu,
Oh, Malmi Kurupu. Just spotlight PIP and Malmi, then right.
already PIP spotlight. Tilakumari, you also can do this.
Mat karana.
Yes, Leo Council Deputy President, you have been elected by your Leo Council to be Deputy Council President for the coming year. Together, you are expected to help the Council President to carry out his or her activities throughout the year, and also to act for him or her in their absence, together with the other council members, to form a team which will lead the district, Leo district, in the coming year. Do you undertake to perform the duties to the best of your ability? Do you undertake to perform the duties to the best of your ability? Yes.
I will.
Thank you. You are now installed formally. Governor, next one, please.
Yes, the next district chairpersons, anyone who is here with us right now, please make yourself known so we can spotlight you. District Hunger Chairperson and Program Coordinator Singha Vagai Mehima Leo Shamila De Silva. District Chairperson David the Differently Able Lion Rashmi Purasinghe. District Chairperson Camila Homeland Medias Ferdinandez. District Chairperson Youth Empowerment and Skills Development Programs Lion Ruan Rakogama. Joint District Chairperson LCIF Fundraiser Lion Mudula Amaline MJF. Sergeant at Arms Lion Raja Sinadure. District Chairperson Day for the Visually Impaired Lion Pushpa Kitsiri. District Chairperson Legacy Project Water Lion Herat Dharmapala. Co-District Chairperson Tree Planting Programs Lion Nishanga Fernando.
District Chairpersons, our District Governor, Lion Chana, has invited you as District Chairpersons in her District Cabinet, not only recognizing your seniority, but the special expertise you have in this particular area to which you have been assigned. District Governor will give you details of your KPIs. Please ensure that you read and understand those KPIs and act accordingly. Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will sure.
Thank you. You're now installed formally.
Thank you. Next, we have the line officers, the zone chairpersons. Zone Chairperson, Zone 6, Line Ranjit Ranasinghe. Zone 11, Line Janaka Punchiheva. Zone 17, Line Vijita. Zone 18, Line Janaka De Silva. Zone 19, Line Dr. Lakmal. Zone 20, Line Janit Sajan.
Zone chairpersons, district governor has invited you to be zone chairpersons in a cabinet. Zone chairperson's job is one of the most important line officers' jobs. As zone chairperson, you're expected to operate at the grassroots level. Therefore, please contact your president, secretaries, and treasurers of your clubs and arrange for you to visit the clubs as early as possible. You are also expected to hold zone advisory committee meetings as prescribed by Lions Clubs International, and to invite the president, secretary, treasurer, and also the first vice president for these meetings, and ensure that they attend and participate actively. All matters concerning the zone should be discussed at this meeting, and any matter that cannot be resolved at the meeting should be forwarded to the district governor for her consideration and action. Do you undertake to perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. You are now formally installed.
Thank you. We next have Region Chairperson, Region 6, Line Kumudu Hemantha, Region 7, Line Indrajit De Silva, Region 9, Line Varuna Manamperi, Region 10, Line Ramya Vinodini Gamage.
Region chairpersons for the year 22-23, the governor has invited you to be region chairpersons for 8 or more clubs in your region. In your region, you act as the governor's deputy. You have to ensure that all clubs within the region act within the requirements of Lions Clubs International, pay their dues regularly and have regular meetings, and also get involved in implementing the district governors program and that of the international president. Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much. You are now installed formally.
Thank you. We now have 2 area leaders. Area leader of 3 and is Chairperson Singha Seva Charika for regions 4, for 5 and 6, Line Anura Sirivardhana. Area leader for area 5 and is Chairperson Singha Seva Charika for regions 9 and 10, Line Kingsley Nursing.
Area leaders, the district governor has created the new position of area leader, as she wishes to have a special emphasis on important projects which she wants to be conducted through the district. You have been allocated 2 regions. Each of you have been allocated 2 regions, and you have to start working immediately to encourage clubs in these 2 regions to participate in the important projects that the district governor has in mind. Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability? Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, okay.
Or you are now formally installed?
Thank you. We now move on to the district governor special coordinators. Special coordinator, marketing communication and district chairperson, public relations and Lions information, Line Vichalya Vijayasurya. Special district governor special coordinator, corporate outreach program and district chairperson, district events, regions 1 to 5, and the fundraiser, Line Praveen De Silva. Special coordinator and district chairperson, district events, region 6 to 10, Line Daminda Imuldenia. Special coordinator and district chairperson, international relation, Line Nisanka Epaliana. Special coordinator and district chairperson, Singha Seva Charika, Line Gihan Group.
Special coordinators, the district governor has invited you to become special coordinators, as she requires your special efforts to ensure that certain projects indicated or allocated to you by her will be carried out effectively and efficiently through as many clubs as possible in the district. She will give out to you your key performance indicators. Please read and absorb them clearly and ensure that these key performance indicators at least these key performance indicators are implemented throughout the year. Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes.
Thank you. You are now formally installed.
Thank you. We now come to our lovable Cabinet Treasurer, Lion Chaminda Hindurangala.
Lion Cabinet Treasurer, Lion Chaminda Hindurangala. District Governor has invited you to be the Cabinet Treasurer who will work closely with her right through the year. As Cabinet Treasurer, you are the custodian of all funds of the District Cabinet, and you should ensure that the funds are deposited in bank account or accounts decided upon by the Cabinet. You are also requested to submit a statement of the accounts or the status of the financial status of the district at every cabinet meeting, and also keep the district governor advised continuously of the financial status of the district. You are authorized to make payments only on approval by the district cabinet or the district governor, as the case may be. Please ensure that you follow these instructions carefully and also implement the other KPIs designated or delegated to you by the district governor in a letter of appointment. Do you undertake to perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much. You are now formally installed. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, PIP.
Thank you, PIP. We have now successfully completed that item of the agenda, which is the installation of cabinet officers. We will now, Lions, move on to the adoption of minutes of the 5th cabinet meeting of 21-22. Cabinet Secretary Lion Gayatri will share it on screen, and it has also been circulated by email. We will go through it page by page, and then if any changes are needed, it will be mentioned there, and thereafter we will go into adopting the minutes. So Gayatri, you can start sharing. Okay, so we are in page 1. Please go through. You can go down, Gayatri.
Chairman, excuse me, we are on corrections.
No, we just picked it up just now. So if any correction, we will go through this, and if any corrections, just mention it. We will then take it down.
Okay, go down.
Page 2. Go down. I think number 7 would be the important one, the maternal rising. So please go through and go down. So what I will do is I will ask the cabinet secretary to go to move down the page. But if anyone has anything in the meeting, just stop me there, because I would not know what's going through at the moment. So go down.
Governor, can you request her to enlarge the projection?
Okay. Just enlarge the screen. Just make it like about 125.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So matters are rising.
We are approving the minutes first, is it?
Yes.
Before, yeah, okay.
Go down. Move down. Okay. Report. Move down. Move down. Okay. Hold it. Okay, move down. Okay. Move down. Okay. Go down. Okay, move down.
Chairman, Chairman, there is a small typo error in the line 2 of this 18 Lankaland Foundation, issuing now outright transfer.
Okay, right. I'll make note of that as well. Fine. Go down, please. Okay. Okay. Move down. Okay. Move down. Okay. Fine. Thank you, Langatri. Cabinet members, if these minutes are in order and no changes are requested, can I request someone to please propose and someone please second these minutes, please? Someone, it has to be a cabinet officer who was present at the last cabinet meeting, which is the 5th cabinet meeting, because otherwise we would not know what happened.
Line Umashankar, post the minutes in order.
Okay,
Ganamini, I second it.
thank you, IPDG and PDG. Right. So while going through, did anyone spot any corrections? Because there's just one word that had to be changed. That's all. I don't think we need to go through it again in that case. Fine. So if you can stop screen sharing, Atri, I think we should be fine. Matters arising from the 5th cabinet meeting. Any matters to be taken up here?
Yes, Governor Shana, there are many matters, I think. So if you
Okay,
can quickly go
I'll bring
through
it back.
the,
Okay,
please, if you don't mind, please.
sure. Okay, sorry, Gayatri, if you can just screen share again. So let's go page by page for matters arising. I don't think we have any matters arising in page 1. Let's go down. Those all fine.
One minute, Chairman, Governor. Cabinet Treasurer stated payments of 11,600 is pending to MCC land Srilal Fernando and 52,000 to IPDG land Dr. Amita Jayawardena. I don't know whether the previous cabinet treasurer is present at this meeting,
No.
but do we know whether these payments have been made?
Not yet, PIP. These
Why is
payments
that?
are not yet paid because there are amounts which needs to be collected from the cabinet dues. So I think it has not paid yet.
Right, then Governor 7.2, Srilal Fernando informed that the grant received to Camilla School is now finalized. Full minutes of third cabinet meeting submitted along with the, okay, that's okay.
That's
I
okay.
believe it has been submitted. Next,
Yes.
please. Go
Go
down, please.
down.
There is this complaint made by Ganamini Sumanasena that the Camilla School was being used by other outsiders, and also about the swimming pool problem. Can Vashankar, Governor
Yeah.
IPDG, please?
I think we even said on the 5th cabinet meeting also. During that time, I think the 4th cabinet meeting, Governor Ganamini raised this question, and I said I was not aware, but I think I answered there was no. The three-wheel was his complaint was the three-wheel was parked inside the school premises, and but when I inquired, it was not.
Not only premises, inside the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the
Inside the
veranda of the
building, where we
building.
have the normal meeting where the
Veranda of the building.
auditorium is all about, where we have that meetings, the auditorium. So it was not so, but Governor Ganamini said he has seen there was a three-wheel, but I have informed and so far I have not got any feedback. They said it was not there. And the 7,500, sorry, for the swimming pool maintenance, still we have not, that person is not responding. I will give it under my report. So we need to find another person who can come back again, because the 7,500 was previously discussed before the cost was increased. Now we have to read. He is not willing to come because whenever he was ready to come, there was some incident. So he was now reluctant to come back. So we have to push him, or we have to find another person to take up the swimming pool matter.
It is my view, you're not going to be the chairman next year.
Yes, I will.
Unfortunately, I don't know whether you're in the cabinet trust.
Yeah.
But it is my view that you should do something quickly. At least put a laborer, unskilled laborer to clean the pool, whatever leaves that have fallen and so on, because otherwise it will cost a lot of money to put it back into operation. So please get it done immediately.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Chairman, not only that, there is in the last para, it says there is a physiotherapist from Lady Ridgeway Hospital.
Yeah. So we had a physiotherapy also coming in from Lady Ridgeway, which was unfortunately when we started her to come in, only the corona and everything come back. Now we have to negotiate and ask her to come again. So there are other concerns also raised because of the staffs also not well, and they are also not paid now to the increment of all the other expenses, and the medicines of their medicines also has been increased, and they're also looking for an increment. So there are other concerns also raised by the staff over there. So now I have to leave it to the next committee what they are going to do, but I need to first after the first meeting, we need to propose these things to the new committee and take it from there, sir.
Governor Uma, please convene a meeting, because you have to hand over to the chairman and also give him a list of the things that have to be looked into. Otherwise, there's no succession, no proper handing over.
Yes,
Please
sir.
hand over
Sir,
everything.
I thought I will give it under my report, but as you brought it up here, so I was trying to get the B2 district, A2 district governor Tushara to have a meeting, but he was saying that he didn't have the installation and cabinet meeting. The installation and cabinet meeting took place yesterday.
Yesterday.
So hopefully by next week, we should be having the first meeting to hand over the procedure in the district. So by Thursday, we should be able to hand it over.
Chairman,
Yeah.
can I speak on that about the swimming pool matter?
Yes.
Sure, definitely.
Yes, please. This was, I am also responsible because it is done under my ear from the international grant. The problem here is the swimming pool. From the inception, the A2 governors are not interested. So now they are delaying it. The main reason for this swimming pool getting that leaves onto the swimming pool is I have right throughout world. There are two trees. One is mango tree. The other one is teak tree. Both trees are not rare species. Anywhere it can grow. There are teak plantations are there. So I told them, don't forget about these trees. Those are not special trees. Please cut those two trees. Once those two trees are cut, so the falling the leaf will be minimized to the max. I mean, it will be very minimized. The maintenance will be easy other than the changing of water. I mean, recirculating of the water. So another thing is that the teak leaves, it's a big leaves, and waterfall, once it falls onto that, the water to come on top of it, the leaves go down. That's so happen in the mango leaves as well. So please discuss, Governor Chana, discuss with Tushar and the PIP also advisor. Please come to a decision to cut those two trees. You can grow any amount of trees outside that, and that two mango tree has been damaged the existing building next to the swimming pool also. That was a very severe damage to that roof as well. So please look into that, because these A1 and A2 has to come to a common understanding. When A21 does something, they must appreciate that. This happened to the canteen as well. It was not used because I don't want to mention names. The A2 didn't like that. That is the thing we have to come out with. BIP, I'm requesting you, this animosity between A1 and A2 must be removed on the Camilla school is concerned. That's a very important thing.
I do agree with past multiple council chairperson's statement. There is no understanding or something between A1 and A2 about this Camilla. And the swimming pool, not only for the swimming pool, it is purely, as PIP said at the last cabinet meeting, is a water therapy. These children there, they need this water therapy. So these two things must go hand in hand. And look into this a very seriously. We have taken money from the SIF,
Okay.
and it is just idling.
Thank you very much. So,
District Governor, we have planned for this matter, both the NCC and PMCC and the District Governor said correct. I also have the experience the same. So we have to solve somehow this matter in this. Thank you.
yes. Thank you, PIP. Thank you, past
Chairman,
leader,
Chairperson.
and thank you.
Madam Chairperson,
To
Yes.
know about something about Camilla School. May I be permitted to know something about Camilla? There is a-
Land, can we take that up during the report of Camilla School, because this is matters arising, if you don't mind.
Very well, very well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to speak.
yes,
Yes,
Chairperson,
PIP.
with due respect to what Governor Steela said, I think cutting down any tree anywhere in the world now is not considered to be a good act. Of course, if the roots are affecting the building, that's a different matter. But I think instead of that, is it not possible to put a net over the small swimming pool? It's not a large area. You put a net over that, a fishing net or any net, and that will catch the leaves. And the leaves won't fall into the pool. Isn't that possible, Governor Umashankar and Governor
Sir, yes.
Steela?
Yeah, we can do that, sir. Yeah.
So, stemming from this, I have spoken to District Governor Tushar, and I've told him that I need to have a meeting with him before we start work, and he promised to do so. So what I propose is that we first have a meeting with him and the team from A1, so that we can give him a report and the views from our side, and he can then think about it, work it out, and then decide as to how we move forward. Because If we speak to him one-on-one first, it will be easier rather than having 10 of his cabinet members there with 10, 15 cabinet views. So we'll do that
Ganesh.
unofficial meeting and then do a formal meeting of A1 and A2 for this to take it forward.
Governor Shana, adding to it, I even spoke to him during another meeting, and I told him we'll have a meeting at least at the activity center and sort out the problems what we face at the Camilla, and we can have a separate meeting for Camilla officially. But he was reluctant until he has the cabinet meeting first. So once he's
speak to
there,
him.
we'll have that meeting. And as you said, I agree. We have to have one-on-one meeting with him before going to the main meeting, Governor.
Yeah, I'll arrange that.
Governor Shana, one thing you can do is attend meetings. If you attend the meeting, then you will be there and you can convey your views. But most governors don't attend meetings. These
So
meetings
this-
so please.
Yes,
see
I
that
will
you
get them.
attend meetings.
Yes, we will get that sorted out, and I will set up this meeting with Governor Tushar as well. Okay, thank you. We'll go down, Gayatri.
Now the
Go
screen
down.
is very small once again. Could you please enlarge the projection? I can't read it.
Same size.
China, your face is on part of the screen. The whole screen is not being used for the projection.
PIP,
You
your
can
view
change your
option.
view PIP.
Pardon?
View option.
You can go to the view option and change your view.
On the
That's
top
on
right corner, there is a small button that says view. And if you go to view and click standard, you will see the screen in full.
Okay, you carry on. I can't do it. View,
So,
no.
so we are still going through Camilla School PIP. It's still going
Yeah,
down.
but I can't read anything. Huh?
Okay.
Kirti can help PIP, I think, to do that.
PIP, you can go to the view that's on the top right hand top. And
Top
when you
right.
click that one, there are a few options: standard, side by side, side speaker, side by side gallery.
Gallery.
Yeah, if you use standard or side by side gallery, you will see the screen.
Okay.
But
PIP, can you see this button that says view? When you take your cursor up to the top right, it will open up. It says view.
Top right, my computer top right, I click off the whole meeting if I
No,
don't.
don't go to the X on top. Just under that, when you take the cursor, view will automatically come up.
Okay, you carry on the meeting. I don't want to
Okay.
delay the meeting.
All right.
Earlier, the projection was okay, but now it is. Anyway, never mind. You carry on.
Okay. So going down in this, the matters arising.
Chairman, I have a matter to raise. I have nothing against Governor, past district Governor Vishnu Vijayakumar. But what is happening to
Are
this?
you bringing up number 7.4?
7.4?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Can I answer? Can I answer
Wait,
that?
no, wait till he finishes what he's saying.
Yeah, I think I
Sorry.
can remember that Tusita Nissanka, Cabinet Secretary, former Cabinet Secretary, has sent him a letter. I think that being copied to me, or I have seen that. But what is the response? I mean, these things can't drag on for years and years. This is some money due to the district by a past district governor, whatever said and done. So these things should not, we should allow to happen in this way. There's money matters. We have to be very careful.
Yes, so we have IPDG who wanted to answer, and past district governor and Kapila has raised his hand as well. IPDG, if you go first.
Yeah, thank you, Governor. I think Governor Ganamini himself has made a comment saying that the letter was draft with support of PIP for the corrections and other things which was sent to Governor Vijay Wilson. But we have not received any feedback yet. So my other thing is what we are going to do, because even the past governors also we have copied the email. That's what Governor Ganamini have seen that email. So we are yet to take, and I think it's we need to put it back to the past governors to let us know what we can do, because it's under now PDG Wilson never attends the cabinet meeting, no any other cabinet meeting, so we don't know what will happen, and he's not answering anything on this matter.
Okay, thank
Chairman,
you. Yes, PIP.
I don't think you can just pass the buck to past governors. Cabinet is the authoritative decision-making body in the district. Past governors are just an unofficial band of people. So don't just pass the buck to the past governors. There are two things you can do. One is, according to the latest amendment to the Constitution, you, the governor, decides which past governors are in the cabinet. So you have to invite them. They can't just walk into the cabinet, right? Please note that for all the past governors who are present and not present, the governor has to, according to the constitutional change, those past governors who are approved by the governor or appointed by the governor. So governor, please remember you have to appoint past governors. They can't just walk into the cabinet. Okay, that is according to the new constitution. Second point is, one thing you can do is to not invite Vijay Gunawardene to the cabinet, because if there's some action to take against the past governor who is insisting, after having given every opportunity, had meetings with the auditors, he's insisting that he is correct, supported by another past governor, and he is not paying the amount. So what action can we take? We can't remove him from office. We can't remove him from past governorship, but you can refrain from inviting him to as a cabinet office. That's again up to you. But you don't pass the buck, but just tell the past governors that this is the situation, and for them to take any appropriate action.
Okay,
They can't really take any action, but you can, if you want to, request them.
Okay, thank you, PIP. I will definitely look into that. Past District Governor Lion Kapila, you had raised your hand.
Yeah, Governor, now I want to first know whether that letter sent to the Governor Wilson Vijay Gunaratne had some time limit for him to reply.
IPDG?
Let me check and get back to Governor. I can't remember. I'll check and get back to you. Give me 2 minutes.
Sure. Stemming from that PDG,
if that is so, if there's a time limit, of course, if he is not replying within that time limit, of course, we have to decide. This cabinet has to decide what sort of course of action we are taking to recover that money from past District Governor Wilson Vijay Gunaratne, or else what course of action we are taking with regard to his non-payment of not responding or not responding to a cabinet decision.
Okay.
So we have to decide it.
Okay.
Chairman, I think, Chairman, excuse me. As
Yes.
we said, you can't pass the ball on to the Council of Past Governors or whatever. This is a matter to be resolved by the cabinet, because this is coming from the finance committees, auditors, all that. I mean, you just can't put it to the Council of Past Governors. We have to take a decision. And what I suggest, I have no personal grudge or nothing against him. He is a close friend of mine, a neighbor, but we should not allow this type of things to happen in the state. So if I don't think that he'll pay this money, but I can remember that once he has given a sort of a thing saying that he is resigning from Lions Movement, or otherwise he paid this money to Camilla. So what we can suggest, we can quote that section and we can request him to pay that money to the Camilla. We don't want, the district don't want this money now. At least we ask him to pay this money to the Camilla, because he has suggested this.
Okay.
With due respect to Ganamini, it is a verbal statement, not in writing. So I don't think we can take action on it. At the finance committee subcommittee meeting, he threatened to resign from the cabinet and resign from Lionism, not cabinet, if we don't give him the concession. And he said he will pay the money to Camilla. It's a verbal statement. I don't know if it is, I think it's recorded in the finance committee meetings, but not in the cabinet meetings.
Governor, may I suggest that if you can appoint a committee to look into this and propose necessary or suitable action, appropriate action to take against past district governor Wilson Wijegunratne is better, I think, because we can't discuss this type
Can I
of
speak?
law matters here.
Just give,
and
okay.
Chairman,
PDG.
can I
best
speak?
of others.
Just give me a minute, Council Chairman Srilal, because IPDG raised his hand. No, both can IPDG just go first, and then Governor Srilal can.
Thank you, Governor Shana. I think, sorry for answering Governor Kapila's questions, whether we have mentioned any date. Sir, in the email, in the letter, we have not mentioned a date to be paid. So from our side, we have not given a date, actual date.
So we have not given we haven't given like a time frame or ultimatum for him to make an action of payment.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Governor
Yes.
Srilal?
Chairman, I wanted to tell you now this matter is being going too far. I mean, going too far now. Every cabinet meeting, and we are trying to bring this up and start arguing long period of time. What I say is, according to our constitution, there is no way of punishing that governor, because then we have to include that in the future constitution. As PIP said, the only option is not it's depending on the governor, whether the governor want to take him to the cabinet or not. That's the only possible thing we can do it. Or personally, we can ask him whether he is willing to pay to district or to the Camilla school or whatever. That's a personal request. Other than that, we should not talk about this. We must, as PIP said, we must minute it. Let the governor to decide, incoming governors to decide whether we are going to take him to the cabinet or not. And we must stop it, that because it's not good for the past governors, whatever it is they have done their year. There may be some misunderstanding or whatever, the misinterpretation or whatever it is, it had happened now. So there is no remedy what we can do other than what PIP said. Please, I think that we should not continue this matter further.
Okay, thank you.
Chairman,
Just a minute, Governor Kapila, may Governor Chandani
I don't think we should let past district governor or any other lion to play out or misuse or whatever the way handle improper manner money. So we must. What I feel is it is all lions' money, so that we must look into that and see whether what we can do. I mean, we just should not leave it away.
Understood. Thank you for that. I will just take the final from Governor Chandani, and then I will speak there, and then we'll go further, because as you said, this has been going on for years now. Governor Chandani?
Yeah, I just want to draw your attention to the fact that Governor Wijegunratne has had a diabetes grant, and that matter also has to be solved before whatever action that will be taken against him. Because I can see that even the last cabinet meeting, there was no report on the grant. He's a grant administrator, so that also has to be solved, PIP, before we take any action against Governor Wijegunratne.
I agree with you, Governor. I agree with Chandani that I have seen an international letter asking him for a final report.
That's right.
Actually,
Yes.
Sarat Sabarage is the one who did all the work. Neither of them have replied that letter.
Exactly. So that matter is, I mean, with the international, we can't allow that to happen, because it will affect all our future governors also, isn't it?
Okay. I have not seen a copy of the letter. PIP, would it be okay for me to get a copy of the letter so that I can
send you a copy.
go through? Yes, thank you. IPDG, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, sorry, are we taking that grant for matter now, or are we having another?
No, we'll take it up later.
Okay.
We're just going through the minutes now. So thank you very much, everyone, for this discussion. Just to clarify something, I have invited past governors to the cabinet, and I have accepted those who have responded to me either personally by email or verbally confirming their participation, acceptance of my invitation. As you know, there are a few governors who have opted to be out of the cabinet. Lion Vincent Vijay Gunaratne has not responded to me verbally or by email. So I am taking it that he is not accepting the invitation. But definitely this matter, I will take it outside the cabinet for some discussion and make a decision so that we can once and for all make a proper decision from the cabinet based on a final recommendation and then close the matter hopefully this year itself. So thank you. If you go down.
Governor, 1 minute, there was a proposal by Kapila to appoint a committee.
Committee, that's correct. Yes, PIP.
I second that proposal because we can't just let money go like that.
Sure.
142,000.
I will appoint a committee PIP and then we will have that committee meet. I will not give the names here right now. I just want to think about it. Appoint the committee and then give a time frame to work out and come back with a recommendation to the cabinet.
Before the next cabinet meeting, please.
Definitely. Go down, please.
So Chairman, under this 7.5 also, there is a matter, PIP also raised this matter, and Dr. Amita also had commented.
So Governor Ganamini, at that time, we decided that we went through the full thing. And what we said is that we will look at inviting people who did not leave in bad standing. And if people do come back, it will something we will have to look at, especially if we look at new clubs. But approaching past members is going to be one of the strategies of getting some members in as well. So there are instances where certain clubs where they drop from one club and they go to the other. That is something we are aware of. Actually, there are certain places where clubs are going to cancellation and we are trying to save at least 3 or 4 members who have paid dues. So there is, as long as the club that they're going to join in accepts them, there's nothing we from the cabinet can say not to take in these new members.
Chairman, what is the position of this Goa New Star?
So Goa New Star is at the moment functioning. They are quiet because they are the person who extended it is generally under Nilaufa. Nilaufa has been very busy, but our IPDG has raised his hand because it was New Star is one of his clubs, so he can make a statement there.
Thank you, Governor. Governor Ganamini, I think this matter was discussed lengthily at the last cabinet meeting also, so I didn't want to stay on it. But the club is active. As I promised, I will be following up, and this club was made to concern by other people also that they didn't have their installation. So I said I will get back to Governor Shana before end of this month, because in another 5 days. And I will have a meeting. During the meeting also, I will ask Governor Shana to join in. So this matter will be taken up and we will keep you updated during the membership committee's meeting also.
Thank you. Okay, let us go down, Gayatri. Okay, let us go down further. Oops. I just need to ask a question. PIP, if I may, I'm not sure that I missed this email. In this, he went out. No, now we have to bring him in again. Wait.
Yeah, I have admitted.
Okay. By the way, my power would go off within the next 10 or 15 minutes, apparently. So if that's the case, it will take about 10 minutes for me to log back in again, during which time Governor Keerthi will run the agenda till I get back online. Is PIP back in?
Yes.
PIP, are you here? Can you hear us? Yeah, it's muted.
Mute, I'm in now.
Okay, PIP, just to ask you, there is a note here, 0.9.1 under the report of the District Finance Committee. PIP line Mahendra Amritsuri informed that he had tabled the Financial Committee meeting report up to 31st March at the district convention, and that the next report will be up to 30th June.
Yes.
So PIP, will this be sent by email to us?
Unfortunately, I have not had another meeting because and now we appointed a new finance committee. So I think the new finance committee can meet and take up the matters because the accounts, for instance, at 30th June had to be finalized before the audit. So that we could not do. We approved the accounts with some changes, and Jana had to come back. So I can't now hold a finance committee meeting.
Sure.
You appointed Srilal, I think, as the chairman. So Srilal can convene a meeting.
Okay, sir. So, right. So that I just want to get clarification on that. Fine. Okay. Thank you.
PIP, I will call up of the cabinet, finance committee meeting.
Yeah.
Until this is sorted out, you will be the chairman. I'll take over and hand over me from there onwards.
What is sorted out?
Now this 30th June one. So then.
Okay. That is the only thing that has to be.
Yes, PIP. If you can give it as a 30th June, then we can have pick up the ball from there.
31st March, the cabinet meeting, the convention approved the accounts. So the last 3 months accounts have to be finalized. Please. So they're okay. I mean, I will so get involved with Srilal and do the needful.
Okay, thank you, PIP. Go down, Gayatri. Oh, go up a bit. Missed. Okay, so financial report, that is fine. Answering the query of the following 5 clubs on status quo. Go down. So in yes, I want to bring up something with regard to the clubs that are listed here. Is it regarding those clubs, Governor Ganamini?
No, this thing we can discuss under your membership report. No, I think it is.
It is coming up under membership, so but I just.
But you have to comment on what has been supposed to be.
So as at now, these clubs are still on status quo. All 5 of them are still on status quo. Bambalapitiya Heritage, Sellakataragama Bogapalasa Heritage, and Hungama Heritage will be cancelled. There is 3 members, I think, of Bambalapitiya Heritage transferred out. Tissa Maharama 2020 and Gold New Century Doctors are being worked on. Those are the feedback on that. I see Governor Kapila has raised his hand. Governor Kapila, have you want to say something? You raised your hand.
You have to unmute and speak.
Sorry, Governor.
Yes.
All right. I think Governor Amita and Governor, Second Vice District Governor, Dr. Pupulewatha will have to say something about ABC.
Actually, Governor, thank you very much. We have spoken with them. I have spoken with Governor Pupulewatha, Second Vice Governor Pupulewatha also. We've had a membership team meeting where which was chaired by me, but Governor Sarath was also there as well as Governor Ganamini. We went through these 3 clubs. We are unable to salvage anything from these 3 clubs, unfortunately.
Can you let us know whether these 3 clubs were extended last year, or are
these
they?
Yes.
Out of these 3 clubs,
they are 2021. They are from 2021.
No. Hungam Heritage is 2021. Okay, right. All 3 are 2021. Agreed, Governor. Right. I cannot hear anything.
Shana, I think PAP was trying to say something. Can you hear us?
No, I can't hear you. Right, now I can hear you. Okay, carry on. I think I can't hear you. Yeah.
Shana lost the power, ne?
Yeah.
Governor Kirti, you have to continue.
He has to continue.
Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead with the minutes. Gayatri can go down. We can take it up any other things if there are.
There is 10.4 Governor Kirti,
Yes.
Srilal had said that he'll be meeting the members of Tissavarama. We can he'll make the necessary arrangements to bring back the club. It has already been brought back, is it, to good standing? Governor Srilal? Governor Srilal, he's also out, I think. He has also
I
lost
think
his
power came district.
Yeah,
So we are
power-
working on,
Same area must be power cut.
PIP to
Governor-
address that, we are working on it. As
Yeah.
Governor Shana said, the Doctors Club and
Doctors Club is
Tisarama
okay, I know.
2020.
But Tissavarama,
Tisarama 2020 also will be bringing it back into the good standing, Governor.
what is the cutoff date? 29 July, no?
Yes.
Yes, but